We like to think of the Institute as a small but strong army. We have a few staff, all of whom are committed to gender issues and to human rights and social justice. We also have visiting researchers, lecturers and professors that come in and out of the Institute.
It's a hub for the whole Arab world on gender issues, and there's so much knowledge here which is easily accessible for all other universities, but also other NGOs or other embassies, donors who I work with.
The Institute occupies a very unique space because it was the first of its kind in the Arab world. It's the only one in Lebanon, and it's quite well known. It's been in existence for 43 years. It is at the intersection of academia and activism. It's uniquely positioned because it is part of an academic institution. Operating under the auspices of LAU means that we are able to have a convening power, a strength that a smaller organization would not have.
To have, the backing of LAU is wonderful. We can, for example, now they're having the masters in gender studies, which gives the institute a great deal of academic credibility.
We work on education, so providing education programming to LAU students and to mid-career professionals as well. We engage in research. We try and focus on applied research that is relevant for social change and for policy change. We also have thematic research, like research on early marriage among Syrian refugees at the moment, research on women's political participation.
You witness directly our contribution to the enhancement of the lives of the women. For example, I work on the development project, so I go to the prisons, we train people, also social workers, on the basic living skills program, and we witness the change in their lives. So
we work with the LAU community, not just for academic programming and education, but for activities that are more activist in nature. So engaging students and galvanizing them around international days like the International Day to Eliminate Violence Against Women, International Human Rights Day, International Women's Day, and all of those events. We have a monthly speaking series that we call Food for Thought, that is an informal discussion space for students to talk about gender issues. Recently, we had a high-level international conference that brought together international experts with regional policymakers and practitioners to talk about women, peace, and security in the Arab world. The reason this is important is because this was the first time for the world that we actively stated that women are essential to all aspects of peacemaking and peace building, and they have to be engaged at every level.
What are the tools and support systems and mechanisms?
One of the important strengths of the Institute, in my view, is that it's actually able to combine research approaches with approaches that are much more practical and advocacy related.
I think advocacy is one of the good functions that the Institute have been doing despite their small size.
This year is actually the 40th anniversary of our journal called Raida, which means the pioneer in Arabic. What's exciting now about the journal is that we are going to digitize all of the back issues. So over 150 issues will be available free online for anybody who's interested.
It reflects what we do at the Institute. It has academic articles that are serious and well-researched and stuff, and it has testimonies, and it gives voices to women.
Gender equality is at a crossroads for Lebanon and for the Arab region. We're at a difficult stage, and I think the world is watching.